I watched a decent amount of his college career. He played at a phenomenal school in the SEC and had a lot of success. I remember the night he went in at halftime and in the national championship game, and I think just like everybody else, we were thinking, what? Why? And then obviously he showed his incredible ability and had a great career down there. Dealt with a couple, head injuries this year, which are dangerous. But I enjoyed the way that he plays. He plays on time. He throws the ball accurately. Does a nice job with his eye control for a young player. He's got obviously good pocket movement. He can extend plays. They've had a couple pretty incredible fourth quarter comebacks this year, where he's been super efficient. He has some great weapons, but been impressed with the way he plays. I like the way he handles himself too. I think he handles himself with a lot of respect and class, and I think there's a lot to be said for that for a young player.
Down here on the pier in South Florida, actually in Deerfield Beach on the pier, it's an absolutely gorgeous day. Here in the sun, it's about, 83, 84 degrees with a nice ocean breeze. But take a listen to what Matt LaFleur had to say about Tua Tagovailoa and what he thinks is one of his keys to the game for the Green Bay Packers facing the Miami Dolphins.
Going down to Miami, I think Tua's been playing great. I think obviously they got a very, very, very explosive offense, a very creative offense, and it's going to be critical for us to get pressure on the quarterback in order to give us an opportunity to win the game.
So check out here what the guys on Get Up had to say about the Miami Dolphins' chances against the Green Bay Packers.
Miami, I think the Miami-Buffalo game, I actually was more impressed with Miami.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
In that game. So I think Miami coming home will take care of business against the Green Bay Packers. That offense is too explosive, too powerful. No, I don't see the Packers doing. I don't see the Packers.
I want to take a look. Let's put up the Dolphins' schedule. I feel like it was just a couple weeks ago they were in line to be the #1 seed, right? And now they have 3 games left. They're still in. They got the 7 seed right now, but these aren't all slam dunks. Is anybody here worried that the Dolphins are going to miss the playoffs? Anybody think the Dolphins are going to miss the playoffs? I think maybe Bart Scott thinks that.
I said it 4 weeks ago. I told you guys that we're going to find out a lot about this team when they had to be in adverse situations. They had a lot of home cooking during that winning streak. They had to go out west, which was always difficult. They had to do it two weeks in a row. We talked about dehydration, being on the road, the travel, all that type of stuff. Then going up to Buffalo, we knew it was going to be tough. Tua passed my test, right? He proved a lot to me, his toughness, his ability to throw the ball last week, and they were tough. They ran the ball very well.
Raheem Mostert had 100 rushing yards in the first quarter.
Yes.
Right. So, they did something in the run game. What do you think, Nico?
No, I like Miami. I think that their chances, obviously at home, they're going to beat the Packers.
Bart Scott? Wow. If Bart Scott is saying that the Miami Dolphins proved something to him, I think they really balled out against the Buffalo Bills. So if Bart Scott and some of the guys on Get Up are joining Stephen A. by saying they think the Miami Dolphins have proven themselves, why are there still so many naysayers in the Dolphins fan base? I understand there's a lot of people up north and through the Midwest that are getting ready for a bomb cyclone of snow, ice, and freezing temperatures, but down here in South Florida, the weather is fine. It's gonna get a little bit cold this weekend. Now, you Green Bay fans don't have to worry. It's not gonna be 85 or 86 degrees in the sun come Sunday afternoon. They're expecting it to be a chilly 54 degrees here in South Florida, which may seem a little bit more like Lambeau Field than Hard Rock Stadium down here in South Florida. Now, you guys know I don't make predictions, but I'm gonna go out on a limb for this one. I'm predicting Tyreek Hill to have a huge game. Listen to what he says right here. Gives you a clue what his mindset is going into the Packers game.
It's tough. Sometimes it's tough, man. As a very prideful guy, it's tough, man. Being able to say that, hey, I did this or I did that, man, but it really just shows who you are as a person. All throughout my life, man, my mom always used to tell me accountability. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna really show the man who you are. So, that's something that I learned earlier on in my career. I probably wouldn't be saying or doing anything like that. Probably just be like, the hell with it. But now I'm realizing that, as being the older guy on this team, a lot of guys look up to me, you know what I'm saying? I have to take some kind of responsibility, you know what I'm saying, for my play. So Because we got the talent, baby. We got the talent. You know, we got one of the most swaggiest coaches in the league. And then we got one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league, man. So the belief, like everybody believes, you know, nobody has lost faith. And we're just gonna continue to keep rolling, you know, keep chopping this wood.
So let me get this right. You got a pissed off Tua Tagovailoa who might have a chip on his shoulder because he got snubbed by the Pro Bowl committee, whatever the Pro Bowl is right now. And you got Tyreek Hill who wants to make up for what happened in Buffalo. To me, that smells like a recipe for victory come Sunday.
I'm going with Miami to win this game. I'm not taking Green Bay plus the points. Green Bay is going up against some real competition this week. Miami showed me something against Buffalo, Joe. I'm going with Miami here.
So Stephen A. Smith, nice to have you on board. He's picking the Miami Dolphins to beat the Green Bay Packers. What a change of attitude. What a change of heart Stephen A. Smith has had towards the Miami Dolphins and Tua. I'm gonna go take some time with the wife and spend some quality time out here on the beach in South Florida. Let me know what you guys think about the Dolphins' chances against the Green Bay Packers this weekend down here at the Hard Rock. Talk to you guys soon. Fins up. Before I forget, Merry Christmas and Mele Kalikimaka. Corona, beers up.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?